So my kick game could always increase, but you know, kicks aren't very cheap. I bought a new pair today. These are the NMDs. I've wanted a pair of these for a long time just because they've kind of been the hubbub lately. And I couldn't decide what color to go with. They have this is like a military green, and they had like a light tan that I really liked, and also the original like black and white ones. But I couldn't decide between the three of them, so I went with these. These are pretty sick. Also, I had to get new shoes for work. I originally bought like a $10 pair, and so they kind of fell apart. Like the rubber on the bottom started coming off, the shoestrings ripped, and being in a restaurant, you know, whenever I have to go into the kitchen, it's a little slippery back there. And so I got a pair today that's specifically designed to be quote unquote no slips. Other than that, it's been a pretty chill day. Missed the table. Went to the gym this morning with a buddy from work and had a good push workout. I think I'm gonna do my bench press numbers on Thursday. For a while, I was having a lot of shoulder pain, mostly in my left shoulder. There was a few exercises that I wouldn't do just because they hurt my shoulder. A lot of times it would hurt on bench press. Another time was incline flies and then dumbbell shoulder press. Well, about a month or so ago, I made a video about it, but like a month or so ago, I decided that I was going to start doing some research on maybe why this was happening, maybe if there's specific exercise that I was doing wrong. I know that once I stopped doing behind the head bar press, that my rotator cuff started feeling a lot better. Some people are able to do those just because of like shoulder mobility and everything. I'm not one of them. I always hurt my shoulders, but I stopped doing those probably like 8 months ago. I haven't done those in forever because they always hurt my shoulders way more than, you know, I wanted my shoulders hurting. And so I started, you know, looking at like reasons maybe why my shoulder had been hurting. And I found a video by the online coach Raymond. He was talking about doing dumbbell shoulder press and keeping your elbows back, and how that hurts a lot of people's rotator cuffs. So I started doing them with my elbows forward just a little bit, and ever since then, I've not had any shoulder pain. Like bench press never hurts. I've been doing incline flies lately, and it doesn't hurt at all. And even on my shoulder press days, I've been able to do a whole bunch more weight. Like today, I did a couple working sets with 70 for like 6 reps. And so strength's going up in the shoulders, and there's like no pain. It blows my mind. All right, guys, welcome to day 2 of the vlog. Here at the gym now, about to hit 3 sets of 5 with 250 on the deadlifts. Working set number 1. All right, doing the AMRAP set now. All right, so we hit up Complete Nutrition because Brock needed to get some pre-workout. And one thing that sucks about Complete Nutrition is they're like, I think they get paid off of commissions, or they make a percentage of however much they sell. And so they're so salesy. Like this guy, Brock told him that he was getting back into lifting because hadn't really lifted much because he was in the academy and started work and stuff. And the dude's like, oh, you need like a multivitamin, bro. You need to get on this test booster. You need this and that and stuff. And so, like, one thing with Complete Nutrition, if you buy your supplements from there, you gotta go in knowing what you want, or at least what, like if you're going in for a pre-workout, know that that's all you're gonna get, because they try hard to sell you on anything and everything that they got. we out here. Honestly, you can't go wrong with Freddy's. They got the best sauce ever, and also the burgers are good. We're thinking about like Qdoba or Chick-fil-A for the protein, but you gotta treat yourself sometime, guys.
I think you're done.
Yeah. See you later. Have a good one, bro.
Viciously, why these dudes wanna take pics from me? Said she game still into me. Said she.
Alright guys, so doing some posing now, not really posing, but just flexing and stuff, showing off the physique. A little bit higher in body fat percentage right now, but it's all good. I'm more of like a hard gainer, like I have a hard time doing like a lean bulk. It's just who I am, you know, genetics, my body absorbs like everything. And one thing I was finding out is that it's pretty difficult to really do anything, because I was in the bathroom, like I couldn't move much, so here's a little physique update. My space was limited, so that's why I'm kind of just like doing whatever. There's a little back pose. Alright guys. Alright, so as a lot of you know, I recently got a job at Texas Roadhouse. As a host, no, I'm not bussing tables because I don't want my back to hurt all the time. I didn't want to get a job as a host at all. I wanted to start serving, but what I didn't realize is that you had to be 18 to serve because of alcohol. You can't carry alcohol under 18, but you can't drink it till you're 21. It's whatever. So it was either reapply once I turn 18 or just start working there and kind of getting to know the owners and the managers, and then hopefully once I turn 18, then I can start serving almost right away. So I figured if I'm going to work there, I might as well be getting 25, 30 hours a week, make some money. This makes my schedule extremely busy. Let me explain. Monday, I have my college classes. At some point, I have to go to the gym. I have a high school class at 1:15, and I normally work around 4 or 5. Tuesday, I have my college classes in the morning. At some point, I like to go to the gym. No high school class, but I do have work normally around 4. Normally I don't work Thursdays, but I have college class, I have the gym, and then I have college class, gym, high school work, but a lot of times I work Friday nights. Saturday, I have the gym, and I normally work doubles on Saturdays. So that puts me from 11 to 9 at Texas Roadhouse. Sunday mornings, go to church. A lot of times I'll go straight from church to work for about a 5-hour shift, and then at some point I go to the gym. I'll bring all this up just to say that I'm extremely busy at this time of the year. And it's weird because I'm busier than I've ever been, but at the same time, I feel like the least amount of stress that I've ever had while going to school. And I think the reason for this is going to school at like the high school forces you to be in the building for 7 hours. But like my college classes, I don't have to do them for a set time. I could do them at 3 in the morning if I decided to. Like I can do those as long as I get them done by the deadlines. I don't have to show up for anything because they're all online. It's all on the computer, and I don't have to be anywhere at any certain time. So it frees up my schedule and gives me all kinds of flexibility, so I can do pretty much whatever I need to. If I want to work out in the middle of the morning or in the middle of while I'm working on my college classes, I can, and that's what I like about it. But like I said, I bring all of this up just to say that. So one of Christian Guzman's summer shredding videos from like 2016 popped up on my suggested feed a couple days ago, and I clicked on it, and ever since then I've been watching like the entire series, and watching that series really makes me like excited for my cut this summer. I plan on doing a show, so it just has really been making me super excited. I've been very happy with the progress that I've made recently, and I can't wait for that show. All right, so whenever I spend cash and you get change, obviously, I keep the change and I always put in like a big pickle jar. And so now is the time to go take it to one of those little Coinstar places and exchange it for cash. There all of it is. All right, so that machine that you use to count it is freaking extremely loud. It sounds like you're dropping a whole bunch of coins like into a metal pail. It's extremely loud. Everybody in the entire store was like, "Shut up, kid." All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's been a good one, so thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. I'm gonna start doing some research on shows around me and like the dates of them, so I can kind of get an idea of when I need to start my cut, because that's something that I should probably already know by now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some research on that in the next couple of days, and I'll let you know kind of what I figure out. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. I would appreciate it so much. So we will catch you in the next video. Bye.